σας. Ήρθα επιτέλους πίσω. I'm back again. On my Saturday lives. It's really, really nice to be here because I've missed you all. Μου λείψατε πάρα πολύ. Today we're going to have a class about the neuter nouns, okay? And specifically about the genitive case in the neuter nouns. So, let me connect to my slides here so I have all the examples in front of me and I will start straight away. After I have displayed the rules, which are very, very few, we're going to have a live practice together. Whoever is here can write any prompt sentences, okay, prompt from me, and they will have instant feedback. And this will be happening every Saturday at 11:30, not 12, 11:30 Greek time. So, let's start with the few rules. Today we're going to have a look at neuter nouns that have various endings, okay? And basically the rules that they follow are the ones that the masculine nouns follow in the genitive case, okay? So if, for example, they end in os, initially, okay, the masculine noun turns into omicron, ypsilon, u, okay? Same thing happens with the neuter noun, okay? It turns into u if the neuter noun ends into omicron. And if the neuter noun, for example, ends in alpha, then we will see there are various endings that might follow. So today, we're going to have a look at the most basic ones. Λοιπόν, so let me connect so I can write down on the comments the examples I'm going to be explaining today. Genitive case and neuter nouns. Λοιπόν, so neuter nouns, the genitive case has to do with the possessor and a possession. You can have multiple possessors, you can have multiple possessions. The possessors or the possessor, if it's one, will come after the article, always. So, either if we're talking about the singular or the plural form, tu, it's the singular form for the neuter nouns, or ton with omega, okay? The possessor or the possessors will come after these two articles. Before the article, we have the possession or the possessions, if it's a lot. Λοιπόν, so let me start with writing one example on the comment so you see exactly what I'm talking about. So, the first example is το χρώμα του μαξιλαριού. Okay? Το χρώμα του μαξιλαριού. This is the color of the pillow. Okay? Λοιπόν, the color of the pillow. So, let's say that here the pillow is the possessor, okay? And the color is the possession. So, the pillow possesses a color, okay? Next example, the size of the house, okay? Το μέγεθος του σπιτιού, the size of the house. Okay, so here, what do we see? Initially, the neuter noun ends in iota, is to spiti, okay? In the nominative case, is to spiti. So, in the genitive case, what do we see? We see an omicron ypsilon, the u double vowel being added in the end, okay? Το μέγεθος is the size, is the possession, and the house is the possessor, okay? Another example, the age of the child, okay? Η ηλικία του παιδιού, the age of the child. Okay, so we have here again the word παιδί, which is a neuter noun ending in iota, and it's the possessor here because it possesses, let's say, the age, its age, and we add an omicron ypsilon in the end, an u, the double vowel u. Okay, so far we have seen neuter nouns that initially end in iota, maxillary, σπίτι, and παιδί. Okay? So, next bunch, we will have neuter nouns that are a little bit more peculiar, okay? And they get an extra syllable in the genitive. For example, the solution of the problem. Το πρόβλημα is the word for problem, okay? It doesn't just end in alpha, it ends in ma, okay? And we have this rule, okay, in Greek that all neuter nouns that end in ma, okay, in the genitive form, we add an extra syllable. And this is how it goes. The solution of the problem. Η λύση του προβλήματος. The solution of the problem. Okay? So this is how it goes. One more example with the same type of noun is the comfort of the mattress. Okay? Η άνεση του στρώματος. The comfort of the mattress. Okay? The comfort of the mattress. Το στρώμα. It's the word for mattress. Initially, it ends in ma. In this case, in this genitive case, it gets an extra syllable like πρόβλημα. And one more example. The design of the dress. Το φόρεμα is the dress. It's neuter. It ends in ma. Το σχέδιο του φορέματος. The design of the dress. Okay? Cool. Λοιπόν, now, let's have another look at some more common neuter nouns that end in omicron, like το βουνό, the mountain. How would we say, for example, the height of the mountain? Το ύψος του βουνού. The height of the mountain. Το ύψος is the height, του βουνού is the mountain. Okay? So here the possessor, again, it's the mountain, it possesses, okay, sort of its height, okay? So το ύψος του βουνού. The dizziness, next example, is the dizziness of the drink, the alcoholic drink. The alcoholic drink in Greek is το ποτό, okay? So το ποτό, it's a neuter noun ending in omicron. So the dizziness is άλλη, the dizziness του ποτού. The dizziness of the alcoholic drink. Η ζάλη του ποτού. Next one, the seat of the bicycle. Το ποδήλατο is the bicycle, it ends in omicron, okay? And it goes like this. Η θέση του ποδηλάτου. The seat of the bicycle. Okay? Λοιπόν, so, now, let's have a look at some neuter nouns, okay, that are a little bit more advanced in a way that they come straight from the ancient Greek, and they haven't really been through a lot of changes. There are some neuter nouns that end in omicron sigma, as if they are masculine, but they're not, okay? In ancient Greek, every noun, either if it was masculine or feminine, it would either end in sigma or ni, okay? Depending on the role they had in the sentence. But if it was a subject, it was definitely a sigma. Λοιπόν, so let's do the first one. The first example is the darkness of the forest. Το δάσος, λοιπόν, it's a neuter noun that ends in os, omicron sigma. The darkness, το σκοτάδι του δάσους. Of the forest. So this is what happens here if it's to and then it ends in os, in genitive form, in singular form, you add u, but you keep the sigma, okay? Then we have the inclination of the ground that we step on, okay? Το έδαφος is the ground, okay? Η κλίση του εδάφους, the inclination of the ground. Ωραία. Now, the last one is the word mistake, το λάθος, okay? And let's say an example with the acknowledgement of the mistake, okay? Η παραδοχή του λάθους, the acknowledgement of the mistake. Okay, so these are all the examples that I have here for you for the singular form, okay? So now let's do the opposite. Okay, and let's do this together because basically the plural form, it's much, much easier. It's the same for all these types of neuter nouns, okay? Everything will end in omega ni. Basically, it will mimic the article, okay? The article to in singular form turns into ton omega ni. So for example, if we want to say the color of the pillows, it will be like this. Το χρώμα των μαξιλαριών. The color of the pillows. Το χρώμα των μαξιλαριών. Okay? The other example, what was there? Oh, the size of the house. Okay? The size of the houses. Το μέγεθος των σπιτιών. The size of the houses. So here, what do you notice so far? Okay, then instead of using the u, the omicron ypsilon ending, you replace it with omega ni. Okay, the stress is where it used to be in the singular form, is just in the same place now in plural. Okay, one more example. Η ηλικία του παιδιού. How about the age of the children? Okay. Η ηλικία των παιδιών. The age of the children. Okay. So, I would like now to hand it over to you, whoever is online, can try out writing the solution of the problems, okay, by just replacing os with omega ni. So you do the same, okay, exactly technique, okay, like you would with the previous neuter nouns. You replace the singular ending with a plural ending. That is all. Once you know how the neuter noun is behaving in the singular form, then you know the plural as well. You just need to basically mimic the article there. So, who would like to try? I see there's one person online. How would you try? How would you say in plural form? What's next? What's next? Oh, the solution of the problems. Would you like to try and do this? Η λύση των προβλημάτων. The solution of the problems. Okay? Η λύση των προβλημάτων. Okay? So, let's try το ύψος. Oh no, let's try another one with the same ending. Η άνεση του στρώματος, the comfort of the mattress. Let's try the comfort of the mattresses. Η άνεση των στρώματων. The comfort of the mattresses. So, you see here what is actually happening? You just replace the singular with the plural endings, okay? If anyone would like to try any example from the singular form to plural, they're more than welcome, okay? So let's try out another type now. Let's try the acknowledgement of the mistakes, okay? There's nothing here to think about. You just replace the ending from singular to plural. Η παραδοχή των λαθών. The acknowledgement of the mistake. Η παραδοχή των λαθών. It was two λάθους, now it's των λαθών. Okay, here we see that the stress has moved, but this is what happens when these particular nouns that end in os, okay, are used into the plural form. You just change the stress. One syllable to the right. And let's try one more example with the neuter nouns that end in omicron. Το βουνό would be the height of the mountains, would be like this. Το ύψος των βουνών. The height of the mountains. Το ύψος των βουνών. Okay? Just a simple replacement here. No stress is being moved. What was the other example that I used? Ποδήλατο. Okay, let's say that. Okay, the seat of the bicycles. Η θέση των ποδηλάτων. The seat of the bicycles. Same thing, okay, here nothing is being moved, okay, I mean the stress, okay, and the ending is being replaced from singular to plural, and this is it. Okay, so you can actually, I will take this chat and put it on Quizlets and put a link below this video so you can actually practice using these examples I've written down in your own time as a homework. Thank you very much for the thumbs up. I really hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did. I'm very happy. Είμαι πολύ χαρούμενη που είμαι πίσω και κάνω ζωντανά μαθήματα. I'm very happy that I'm back and I do live lessons again. And I will see you again next Saturday at 11:30, το επόμενο Σάββατο 11:30, εδώ στο YouTube για ένα ακόμα μάθημα μαζί μου, μαζί με την Κωνσταντίνα. Να είστε όλοι καλά. Γεια σας! Γεια σας!